mean, the mitochondria, for a lot of people still think of it as an energy producing organelle, but it's this little creature inside of us, because it really is its own creature that is constantly sensing the environment. And when the environment is not giving it the signals that it knows it needs, mainly like the right amount of raw materials, um, it changes what it does. So acutely, the first thing it does is it starts to make less ATP, which means less energy. So that's when you get the fatigue. But it also makes the inside of the cell much more oxygen rich, because normally the mitochondria was the organelle that's using up your oxygen. So this very quickly makes what's in the cell, what's in the cytoplasm, the rest of the cell, not a friendly place for other bugs. Too much oxygen is not good. And then it sends out signals of a little extra ATP on the cell surface, which signals the cells around it and the immune system that there's a problem. And then, but right after, when things are going well, it does that. And then the next step is you have to start healing the damage that's been created by whatever the stress is that set this mitochondria off. And that's when it still not making a lot of ATP, but signals for growth. But it's still using a lot of oxygen. And if you're stuck in that phase, you're going to be in that place where, you eat a protein and a fat meal and you don't have any energy, and you have something sugary and you suddenly feel good, because at that point, when your mitochondria are stuck in this second part of the CDR, you really you burn glucose for energy. And the third stage is when those cells are healed, and now they have to reestablish communication with the other cells. And that's another place where things break down, because that reestablishment phase means you start having to respond to the hormones and to the cell signals and to cytokines and all kinds of signaling from other cells. So this is what we call the CDR, and it's managed by the mitochondria.